New York City just keeps winning under Zohran Mandani's leadership. Seriously, over here on the West Coast, I can't help but feel a little bit jealous. From education, to balancing the budget, to just today, when the city announced it has hit a record low crime rate. I guess the Knicks being in the finals will do that. But seriously, there just seems to be nothing that Zohran can't do for New York. And he isn't stopping there. The city is about to host some of the matches for the FIFA World Cup, and of course, Zohran is aura farming that as well. He is too good. He cannot be stopped. The guy is just flexing on all of us. Juggling a soccer ball while wearing a suit? Juggling a soccer ball is hard enough, but doing so in slacks and dress shoes? The man knows ball. And Zohran has promised New York City a clean and smooth FIFA World Cup. The guy is clearly a soccer fan, and he is generating a lot of buzz around the matches being there, which seems to be kind of unique. He's like the only one doing so right now, and he is promising to make sure that it is run well and smooth in the most humble way possible.
Throughout the World Cup, I will be sure to provide New Yorkers with constant communication. Before every match, we will share updates with New Yorkers on the news, on social media, and wherever else they get their information. I will close with this. Mario Balotelli, one of the greatest strikers in recent memory, once said about his muted goal celebrations, "When I score, I don't celebrate because I'm only doing my job. When a postman delivers letters, does he celebrate?" When New York City puts on a World Cup that is organized, that is safe, that runs smoothly and easily, will we celebrate? No, because we are only doing our job. New York City has the people, the preparedness, and the excellence to achieve a truly great World Cup. And working together, we will.
Not only is Zohran quoting one of the greatest to ever do it, Mario Balotelli, but he is using that quote as a way to showcase that again and again, the government is here to help people and not the other way around. Zohran is a public servant. Every politician is, and I don't think he has ever forgotten that. Seriously, Zohran getting elected might have been the best thing that has happened in this country for the past 10 years. He is even calling out FIFA directly for some of their ridiculous money-hungry practices, like banning plastic water bottles from the games in the months of June and July, famously very hot months.
It's concerning. It's concerning because the heat that we're talking about is not just heat that the players are playing under, it's also the heat that spectators are going to be subjected to for arguably a longer period of time, as they will be there before the game starts and after the game finishes. And so that is something that we're going to follow up on to better understand what the rationale is, because we don't want anyone to be skimping on water because of the cost of the water at the stadium if they otherwise would be drinking it. We want to make it easy to have some water.
The sip at the end, dude, come on, the sip, it is so good. FIFA has so much bullshit behind it, right? Like the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, he is a lapdog for Donald Trump. Remember the whole FIFA Peace Prize thing? Yeah, that was his idea, right? The whole thing, FIFA right now is price gouging consumers to smithereens. Seriously, tickets are absurdly expensive, and now they're banning people from bringing plastic water bottles?
What do you think of the ticket prices?
They're rubbish.
A few weeks ago, I asked Scottish soccer fans how they felt about World Cup tickets.
I think right now the cheapest one resale is $800 and it's standing room only.
Tickets on sale, Foxborough, Mass. $761 for nosebleed seats? And that was the day that they went on sale.
Did you guys also see that apparently FIFA's website glitched earlier today and they were selling tickets for $0? And so a bunch of people were able to grab them up, but now FIFA's going back to them basically saying if you got one of them, you have to pay full price, you're going to lose the seat. But, you know, it seems to me like the early bird should just get the worm on this one and FIFA should take the L. It's their mistake after all, but, you know, what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? It's just pure insanity. And yet, Zohran is not letting any of this BS spoil his fun, because the FIFA World Cup is coming to the US. That's a big deal. It only happens every 4 years, and who knows the next time it's going to be in the United States. And a lot of people are only talking about the controversy and things like that, but there's a lot of fun and joy in these games, right? And Zohran wants the most amount of people to be able to go and watch them and enjoy them. And that's why he is using his power as mayor and the city to secure cheap tickets for New Yorkers.
As you know, it will mean 500 New Yorkers getting the chance to buy a ticket for themselves and one person of their choosing. They choose it. For anyone who gets mad about who they choose, it's them. And we found that we've been able to secure these $25 tickets for Norway, Morocco, for Scotland, Bolivia. We've sold out of thousands of tickets just within hours of putting them on sale, which I think shows the point that others have referred to, which is that there is such excitement in the city, and we can't wait to be a part of it.
He is hosting raffles for people to get cheaper tickets, and he's also purchasing tickets and then reselling them at a much cheaper price for New Yorkers and people from New Jersey. And hey, just a quick aside, if anyone out there in New York wins one of those raffles and needs a number 2 to go with them to one of the FIFA matches, listen, you call me. Let me know. All right? Sounds good? Cool. All right. Zohran is just killing it across the board, from FIFA to the Knicks finals going on right now, and just yesterday, he hosted his second Talk with the People show, where he goes on Twitch and he talks to New Yorkers, and he was having a conversation with Adam Mockler about his Code policy, housing in New York, childcare, and how sports are actually a crucial economic driver for New York City.
Being on the precipice of making history, and it's a history that New Yorkers will not only remember in how we felt in this moment, because I can tell you, last night at Locksmith was an incredible feeling watching this game, but also, frankly, even just as we're talking about fiscal efficiency, every home playoff game generates $90 million in economic activity for this city. If the Knicks go all the way, we're talking about more than $460 million in additional economic activity. This team is helping this city run.
So not only are sports just damn fun to watch, but they are also an economic incentive and driver for the city in the best way possible, and that in turn can be used for cheaper housing, building more homes, transportation cheaper, subsidizing groceries, childcare, medicine, the list goes on, right? And a lot of that has to do with Zohran's new policy, the big middle finger to Elon Musk, Code.
You know, it's a perfect example of the stark contrast between what Doge tried and failed to do versus what you guys have already successfully done and will continue to do. When Elon Musk got into power, they immediately fired a bunch of inspectors general, the people who are responsible for finding waste, fraud, and abuse. The people who likely would have been skeptical of a lot of these contracts being kicked back to Elon Musk and Peter Thiel at this very moment. What you guys did, as you said, was appoint chief savings officers, and you gave them 45 days to go through and come back with real ways to make the government more efficient. And that is exactly what we need to be doing.
So whether you're in Mamdani over the summer or in the never-ending neoliberal hellscape that is Los Angeles, California, like myself, be sure to enjoy the summer, right? And be sure to enjoy the FIFA World Cup, because again, it only comes around every 4 years, because I know my ass will be sitting down watching all of those matches, and I am super excited for it. But I think that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw in this video, be sure to leave a like down below, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. But I think that's going to do it for me. I'm Iago Lashua. Have a good day. Goodbye.